So today's video is a life update because we have some exciting news that we've been keeping from all of you.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, this is Theo, most important. I'm Steph and this is Katie.
Yes, we are a married lesbian couple from Vancouver and the creators of Let's See The World.
Okay, so you may be wondering what this big news is. Did we buy a house? Are we having a baby?
Yeah.
If you've been around here for a little while, you'll know that the latter is definitely not the one. The one.
I feel like every time we say we have news, those are the two things people guess.
Yeah,
the first one is
typically.
you're having a baby. Obviously, that's not it. The second one is did you buy a house? And that's not it either, although at some point that will be our news.
Yes.
Because we are
looking.
Yeah. We are planning to buy property this year. If you watched our last life update at the beginning of last month, we chatted a bit about that and why we're kind of just like waiting and laying low because it's not really a busy time for like property right now in the province. So that's not the news, but this news actually has something to do with our business and we are so excited to finally share. Yay.
So Katie and I have always had a lot of big goals and dreams for Lez See The World.
Yeah.
And one of those goals has always been to kind of make it bigger than ourselves and highlight other queer stories and build a community and really tell the stories of queer women.
Yeah, that's always been our goal ever since we like dreamt up this business, and even now when people ask us what kind of the future of Let's See The World is, that's really what we keep coming back to, is that we want to build it into something bigger than just us, and we really want to focus on telling queer stories and specifically the stories of queer women. And so our big news kind of ties into that, and it's something really exciting that it's really just like been a dream of ours to do, and it's finally coming true. So
when we've talked about, how are we going to help tell stories, what is the form we're going to do this in, what makes sense for us, what makes sense with our backgrounds. Obviously with Lez See The World, we love creating video content, and that is actually my background, specifically in documentary filmmaking. That's what I majored in university. And it's always been a personal goal of mine and a goal for Lez See The World to incorporate more documentary style filmmaking into the business and also do some longer form projects.
So maybe you can see where this is going, but in the fall, in October of last year, we submitted for a program and put together a full pitch for a documentary project that we really want to make together.
And last month we found out that our project was selected and we have been awarded a $10,000 production grant through the Tell Us Story Hive Voices program. Obviously, we're super excited about this because it's always amazing to have a project funded and to not have to worry about that aspect of it. The program itself is also really cool. They've brought together creators from Alberta and BC and have given us access to so many incredible experts in the field. And all of the projects are meant to highlight our local communities. So we are going to be focusing, of course, on Vancouver. It's something that we're so passionate about and we're so incredibly excited to be able to have the opportunity to make it and make it now.
Yes, it really feels so good to be meeting this goal. This really felt like a future thing that we wanted to do, not something that we necessarily thought we could do right now. And we're honestly just so proud of ourselves. We've just been so thrilled with this news. We found out last month and we submitted this back in October, I think, the end of October. So it was a long time of just kind of like waiting and maybe planning, around the possibility of being able to do this year. And then we had the date in our calendar of like when that they were announcing. And I don't know, part of me just like really, really hoped and just kind of knew in my gut that it was right for us and that it was going to happen. But also, I don't know, who knows, right? I didn't know, and it was just really exciting to get that news.
Yeah. So the project itself is a 6-part docu-series all about queer Vancouver, the past, present, and future. So we'll be highlighting a lot of the organizations that are here in the city, talking to people about kind of what the history has been like, especially for queer women in the city where those stories are mostly untold, and also looking forward to the future and kind of seeing where we need to be headed and how we can get there to create a more inclusive community in the city of Vancouver.
I'm so excited about this project and the Story Hive program. It really encourages everyone to make content that is locally reflective, so reflective of their local community. And there are creators from all over BC, all over Alberta, different communities, and we're just so excited to tell the stories of Vancouver and specifically the stories of the queer community here in Vancouver. It's, the city we call home, and we love it here so much. We love how queer inclusive it is, and I'm just so excited to really highlight that and get to like share it with everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be learning so much along the way as well. And so
Yeah.
I'm really excited to kind of dive into the history and learn how
Totally.
it all started here.
Yeah. So the nice thing about the Story Hive program is that they really offer so much support because this is a really big project for us. It's something that we've never done before. And so it's really nice to know that we have all of the support and all the resources that we need from the Story Hive team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been involved in other documentary projects that are small scale and kind of one-person operations because everything has been on me, but I've never been given the opportunity to work alongside people or have kind of mentors that can guide me through things that I don't know. So this is a great opportunity to learn new things and learn from industry professionals, and also just to make sure everything is done properly when it comes to releases and
permits.
There's
so much that goes into it. I'm really learning a lot already about kind of the behind the scenes of production, and it's all new to me. Like, I don't have a background in film production the way that Steph does, but I've worked a lot in film, like as a dancer and a performer and like in front of the camera. So it's really cool to kind of go behind the camera and learn everything that really goes into production. And so we're essentially going to be co-producing this. Steph's going to be directing it, editing it. We're going to be co-writing it together. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm just like brimming with excitement.
So basically the timeline for this project is starting around now, and final delivery date is in June. So for over these next few months, we have to shoot, we have to write, we have to edit, we have to do all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But the nice thing with the Story Hive program is that we also get workshops along the way. So we get connected with people who are experts on the topics that they'll be kind of teaching us about. And right now everything is done virtually over Zoom. So we have 5 workshops that will be done over the course of the next few weeks, twice a week. And so far we're kind of halfway through, and everything's been amazing so far. We're just fearlessly taking
so
notes,
much.
and it's been so cool. And like, we get a question and answer period at the end of each session, so we get to kind of pick the brains of these experts and like people who have so much knowledge and information of the industry. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's so valuable. Like, we're really learning so much, and it's just such valuable information, especially for like future projects and other things we want to do. It's really nice to just get like that foundation of knowledge of how to produce a project from start to finish. So it's been really great.
Yeah, and knowing that we're doing everything properly from start to finish is really important as well, because I've definitely been in the situation before where you're partway through a project and you're like, oh, I should have done that at the beginning, or oh, I forgot to do this, or so it's nice to know that we are checking things off as we go, and then when we get to the end of it, we'll be good, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to be really organized because we're going to be producing this project alongside all the other things we're doing, so we have to make sure that we're still running Lez See The World as a business while also kind of adding this in. So it's going to be a really busy spring, but we're so excited for it. It's going to kind of, dictate how the first half of this year is going to go, and so we're mostly planning to stay around here in Vancouver for like the months of March and April for sure, because that will primarily be when we're shooting and editing. And then our first kind of deadlines start, I think, in April through May, and then final deadlines at the end of June. So it will all be done by the end of June, and we will have a finished documentary series, which is so exciting. And then I guess we should talk about what happens once we're done.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, if you're not in Western Canada, you probably don't know that TELUS is a Canadian telecommunications company, and they have a video on demand platform, which is where our project will be available.
Yes, it's going to be that's part of the program. All of the content, when it's done, is going to be distributed on TELUS Optic TV, which is crazy. Something that we make is going to be available on television. I still can't believe that part. So that's really exciting. That's going to happen, I think, by the fall of this year. It's going to be a couple months after kind of that final delivery date. And I can't imagine how that's going to feel to finally watch something that we've like made from start to finish. And I already feel so proud of like future us for doing it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. There's also other opportunities for distribution on a bigger scale. And Air Canada In-Flight Entertainment is also one of their partners. So if you're flying into Canada in the fall or winter, you could throw on your In-Flight Entertainment and see our project.
Yeah, so that's what's really so cool about the program is that it just, it offers so many incredible opportunities, and there are a lot of people who have gone through Story Hive and done either, one program or multiple, and have had some really incredible opportunities come of it. And so we're just really excited to see where this kind of leads us, because it's just, like we said, always something that we wanted to do with Lez See The World, and being able to kind of expand into essentially like a production company this year, and being able to kind of add that to what we're already doing. It's just, it's like a dream come true. Yeah,
it really feels like the start of our
something
goals.
Bigger, yeah, which is what we've always wanted to do. We've always wanted to build something bigger than just us. And ultimately this is the start of being able to do that, and having like the platform and the help and the support and the funding to be able to really do that. And so we're just so excited, and I'm so happy to finally like share this news with everyone.
Yeah, we're excited to be able to talk about it. So obviously we're going to bring you along throughout the whole process. We're going to be taking behind the scenes video and vlog and everything like that. So we will keep you posted, and you get to come along on the journey with us.
Yeah, we're so excited to share everything with this community here on YouTube, and also our community on Instagram. I do think we'll vlog like a behind the scenes making of the project, which will be really fun. And we'll also just be like putting out some calls to our community locally here in Vancouver. So if any of you are in Vancouver and you want to keep an eye out for that, we might be looking for people to help us like with production. Definitely looking for different people to interview, and there's going to be like lots of things that we're going to need kind of throughout this process. So keep an eye out for that as well if you want to like get involved. And we're just so excited to bring you along for it. So
thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found this news to be as exciting as we have. We are very excited, as you can tell.
Yes, we are. And it's just so nice to have a community to kind of share these wins with. And it's, feels really good to share. So thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for more content coming. We are putting out videos every Friday and every second Tuesday. We will do our best to keep to that schedule, even though obviously we're going to have a lot of other video to make. But we'll do our best, so keep an eye out for that. We have some fun videos coming in February. Valentine's Day is coming up. We'll also have a couple little adventures coming up, which are going to be really fun, and so we're excited to share all of that too.
Lots to stay tuned for. Alright, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Leave a comment below, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again so much.
Thank you so much again, and we will see you next time.